Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you with 2 All-Stars. Grant Hill and Chris Webber. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Outside for Porter. Now here's Lillard. And Booker pulls it down.
When you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damian Lillard. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curl tree branch, then a milk crate. And you do what you can to make it work.
Outside for Porter. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Johnson. Launches it. Unable to get that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started, I think.
He said you need to care about basketball until they school from the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laughing, we'll see. That's where it all started. Wrestling. It's a wrap.
That's the line for the Suns.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
That one falls.
Yeah, well, Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Porter. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Porter takes no time getting his shot off. When the D is laying off of him, he has no problem pulling right up off the pass.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
They're just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, he's so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Blazers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Paul. Yep, that one's good.
There's the laser focus of CP3. Takes contact, still delivers.
Here's Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Booker for 3. Here's Connaughton. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Connaughton's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Booker.
Devin Booker.
And he banks in the layup. Here's Portland now. They're on a 16-7 run. The 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his
I
second
love
personal
great
foul.
defense. Just
First
quick
team
to establish
foul.
his feet, and he takes the hit.
Sun substitution.
And the Suns making a change here. Pass to Christie. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal.
Trail Blazers foul Gary Payton II. That's his first personal. Second team foul. Sun substitution. Cameron Payne.
And here's Booker. Give him 8 points now.
This is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Booker.
2 minutes.
Pass to Šarić. Rebounded by Nurkic. Right wing. Here's Christie. Portland again missing.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Here's Booker. Driving to the basket. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Christie. There's a screen by Nurkic. Nice shot by Christie.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Takes a step back. From 11 feet away. Here's Payne. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Assisted by.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Christie. It's hauled in by Šarić.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Now here's Payton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Christie. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Booker can't get it to go.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And so it's Portland going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Portland?
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Pass to Shamet. And here's Paul. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Christie. 5 points in the game. Up and in on the layup. He has 7. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
It's tipped. Here we go. Pass to Biyombo. And it's blocked by Dedmon. Here's Christie. Driving inside.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Christie. Five to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Okeke. And the three off target. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Paul into the lane. Pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. To the inside. Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Some substitutions.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Lillard. Right side Porter. And the Suns pushing it up now. Hayden with it. Defended by Lillard.
Trailblazers foul. Brendan Watford. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Portland on D. At one point, they led by 16. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Connaughton. They get the rebound. Out to Lillard. And he drives in. And the dunk by Lillard.
So worried about Dame's range. I mean, Lillard can just speed right past you.
Back to Paul. Outside Booker. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Knocks down the triple.
And the range of Lillard. You cannot let him get good looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Pass to Booker. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And Paul lays it in. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Always a cool customer. CP3 keeps his wits about him and saves the possession. That's the big fella getting all worked up. He loves those throwdowns.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Charging foul call.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basket.
Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Lillard, coming off a Suns make.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
An open look for Booker.
Devin Booker.
Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passers of all time.
The three, here's Lillard. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 13.
He's not playing around. When he hit the ground running in the first quarter, he's only turned it up in the second.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Takes the three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
but when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Both free throws good from Booker. So it's Portland now. A 12-point game. Here's Lillard. And Ayton pulls it down. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal. First team foul.
17 seconds left in the first half of this one. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good. Lillard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, well, this is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. Like I say, all-star MVP caliber player. His ability to fill it
That's
up.
his third personal foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. So we conclude the first half. It's the Trailblazers up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Booker with the jam.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Outside for Porter. Back to Lillard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
No question. Lillard is a shoot-first guard, but it's good to see him focus on distribution.
And Booker with the jam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Connaughton.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 13. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Paul.
Chris Paul.
Again, the Suns good for 2.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was good.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
On the floor for your Trailblazer.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For 3, Booker. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that, he's sure to give him a spark. Here's Christie. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Ayton draws the double. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. And we're going to have a jump ball.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal.
The ball's knocked loose.
Trailblazers foul. Gary Payton the second. That's his second personal, first team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now the Blazers on the move. Pulls up for three. Over to the wing. Goes back up. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him.
At the line for
that one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Chris, the max salaries can now reach as much as $50 million a year. Now, we don't want to count other people's money, but those are some pretty good checks.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not hating on it because the more successful the league is, the more entertained fans like myself are going to be. $50 million a season, kudos to me.
There's a screen by Okiki. With the step back. Pass to Nurkic. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
The baseline, Jay. Second chance shot. Here's Shamet. Three-pointer. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Christie. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his second personal.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Payne.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Fires the three.
2 minutes.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Blazers ball. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Pat Connaughton.
1:57 left in the third. And Portland has possession. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Stolen by Payne. Here's Shamet. Cashes in the corner three. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
He has the D scattered on the break, and with his touch, that's a great shot.
Shot's good by Connaughton.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Down low. And then Gasol with the jam.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts in the court. Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And the Suns making a change here.
For the Suns.
To the middle. Oh, deflected. It was stolen by Lillard. On the wing, Porter. The three. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it.
Offensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Outside Tucker. From downtown. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Lillard with the bucket.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Pass to Tucker. Paul with it. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Lillard right side. No good with a layup. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. providing a lot of energy for Portland. He's found his... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Shaman. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go.
3 points.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Outside Tucker. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal.
And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man in your era. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, in a lot of guys that play today, and hopefully the fact that, that it's a big man that can step out, ball,
that's his fourth personal
pass,
foul.
you can just be a player.
Second team
Hopefully
foul.
that allows them a little bit of freedom to do
Now
their
on the
thing.
floor
These
for your
players today
Trailblazers.
are great. And even if I see parts of my game in there, man, they're doing the work and they're taking the game.
Number 3.
Good luck in trying to guard Lillard. When he slip off in the pick and roll, he enjoys shredding the D with his passing.
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. Left side, Booker. Tries again. Back to Paul. Sinks it from distance.
What quickness from Paul. I mean, he gets the ball and instantly puts up a shot.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Booker puts up a deep three. Portland grabs the miss.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Double team on Lillard. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Paul with a steal. Pass to Bridges. Booker with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Back to Aiden. It's good.
DeAndre
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Into the lane. And he converts the layup.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
For three, Booker. The shot comes out. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal, first team foul.
That's good from Aiden. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Here's Lillard. And that one's good. Lillard got 16 in the second half.
Lillard has some ridiculous handles. His ball control simply sublime.
The kick out to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Lillard can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bridges misses. Basket's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
The three. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix with the ball.
2 minutes.
Let's go with a three.
2 minutes.
Connects from downtown.
Devin
Booker's got 25 points.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up. If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall. Lillard's got 40 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Outside Booker. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. To the paint. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Here's Christie. Puts up a three. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And you know they are. Sure. I mean, come on. The finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too.
In the bikinis, even Calabasas.